Today we are going to solve a logic question, and the question says construct the truth table for negation brackets P and negation Q brackets. So for you to solve this kind of question, first of all, you identify the total numbers of rows that the table is going to entail. And how do you know the total numbers of rows that the table is going to entail? There is a formula to use. The formula is 2 raised to n. Now go back to your question. This is the question they gave to us. Count the number of alphabet that is here. You can see that we have P and we have Q. Meaning here our formula is going to be 2 raised to 2 because we have only P and Q. And at the end of the day, 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4. That means the total numbers of rows of the table that we are going to have is equal to 4. Okay, let's move on to draw our table. The table, we can have something like, we have P, this is what we have, our P, and this is our Q. Okay, after we have our P, we have our Q, and we have our not Q. Have your not Q. These are not Q. Okay, then after that one, we have P and not Q. P and not Q. After P and not Q, then we have the whole. We have not bracket P and not Q. Then we can roll our line. Roll this. Roll this. Roll this. So we are going to find our truth table from the question. So this one is always constant. We have T, T, F, F. The reason we stop at 4 is that we have only 2 alphabets. That is why. If there are 3, we stop at 8 rows. Okay? Now, here will now be what? T, F, T, F. Then this negation is the same as opposite. If you have F, the negation of F is true. The negation of false is true. And the negation of true is false. That is how you solve it. That is negation. It's like opposite. Now here I'm having negation Q. This negation Q and I'm having T here. Automatically N is what? F. Then I'm having F here. The opposite of F is what? T. Then the opposite of T is what? F. The opposite of F is what? T. That is how you solve negation. Here you can see that I'm having P and not Q. Okay, whenever you are solving for AND, this is AND, this is AND. So when you want to link F and true together, false and true together, anytime you add false and true together and you are working with AND, the answer is F. The answer is F. Anytime you are want to perform operation and you see F and the connective you are using is AND, then automatically the answer is F. This is what I'm saying. It is always true when both are true, otherwise false. It is always true. It can only be true when both are true, otherwise false, when you are using AND. Look at what I'm saying. Here we have P and not Q. We are reading this and this. So we have P and not Q. So we are having F already. So automatically the answer is F. Then we have T, T. So since both are T, then the answer will be what? T. Then we have F, F. Then the answer will be what? F. Then we have F, T. Automatically, since you see F, the answer will be what? F. So this is it. Have F. Then move on to this one. This one is opposite of this because already automatically the whole of this thing in the bracket, we have gotten it to be this. Then we find the opposite of what is here. And I told you that the negation means opposite. So we are having F here. The opposite of F is what? T. The opposite of T is what? F. And the opposite of F here is what? T. And the opposite of F here is what? T. And that is the final answer. Do well to subscribe to this channel so that you can get more of this video. Thank you.